It's people see ADCs get one shot by Tom Kench or Mundo or something. Go, oh, ADCs are worthless. But if you let an ADC right click on your team for 6 seconds in the late game, you lose.
Yeah, yeah. And
people see like, oh, Mundo one shot our Jinx. Jinx is a terrible champion, but it's not true.
That's no, I mean it's fair, and a lot of design discussion has been talked about in the past couple of years about the AD carry kind of dilemma of you want them to have agency over the game, but if you let them get too strong, they we're back in the game. I guess I'll stop talking about that.
All right, we've got 1 kill gone so far. Very slow so far. Can we get a quick tab to see the item setups and the everything here, Dubious?
It's all good. It's all good. Oh, we've seen Ashe ult coming down the mid lane. It's going to hit. It's going to hit Winter, but he's behind the turret. So
very cheesy Ashe play.
Yeah, it's very cheeky, but it doesn't actually change much. It seems like he's staying for another wave though.
Okay, it looks like our 1 kill has been on the Camille, probably an early gank from the Maokai.
Yeah.
That is going to be super impactful for her. We can see that she is now down 10 CS in the top lane. She does have that Sheen, but so does K'Sante, and he's got the armor. He's got that vest.
Iceborne Gauntlet. He's almost up 2 waves. Oh, he goes in for an aggressive trade. He's holding the wave here, which would be really good.
On the bot lane?
Yeah, we have a lot of
perfectly even. Unnaturally even.
Unnaturally even. Yeah.
71 both.
The team, Majora. The team with Majora is Five Fangs, correct?
Yes.
Okay, yeah, Majora.
Our goal is on 5 Fangs.
Yeah, Five Fangs is getting at the secure the set of Void Grubs, so they get all 3, which kind of does make an impact. Not as good side laning there with the Orianna and the K'Sante, but still kind of relevant because you deny that from a Camille, who's a famously powerful side laner, and Ahri, who's a lot better at side laning as well.
Yep, Nautilus doing really well right now to play around their top side. Honestly, it's pretty illegal for
we see Gank Paranoia jumping
we're going to see. That is an excellent W in all out.
Pathmaker hits again, full charge. A 1v2 turnaround by Zastian. He hits the last Intofo strikes, knocks back. Flashing from Erica on the Ahri, gets the charm. Just enough damage. Oh, and we got to fight in the bottom lane. Red is taken low. He's got the ultimate activated.
We've got Maokai coming in.
Auto attacking. He's fully stacked. Oh, and they get him to trade back. Gogeta trades after he gets hit by the ultimate from Maokai. But it's a 2-for-1 in the bot lane for Nautilus, and a 1-for-1 in the top lane for them too.
Yep, you cannot underestimate K'Sante. This champion still does it. And in the bot lane, we are going to see Yunara and Ashe both trade a kill on each other, which somehow we are still perfectly even in this bot lane. Yunara is coming into lane with the Kraken Slayer, I think exclusively because she has the free boots rune.
Okay, yeah, the magical footwear.
Otherwise, I think we'd be at perfect item parity here.
Yeah, I mean, I think it's interesting because we were talking about this before this game started. Was that it's either you go Yuntal or you go Blade of the Rune King. I haven't seen Kraken Slayer on the Yunara yet, but
we're seeing the on hit. People
going for a bit of a trade here. I don't think Zacian's taking any damage from Majora's Camille.
Oh no, this Camille is in a very, very bad spot now. This is a very brutal lane for Camille at this point.
Yeah, it's hard, right? The one thing people don't tell you about tanks, tanks are OP, right? They take no damage. Yeah, this guy takes no damage, and he can kill you, and he can send you over wall.
K'Sante, it's just K'Sante stuff. He's already got the Frozen Fist. We're seeing a Sheen and a Phage on Camille. That is, she can't fight him. She can't approach him. All she's looking to do is W.
Majora's Camille can contest until she hits the Triforce, right? Like Zacian is on the Iceborne Gauntlet. He's on the full item, and the item is just so much more efficient than the components.
Yep. Very, very brutal here. I want to note that we're going to see 3 full completed items on Nautilus and none on Five Fangs. So Five Fangs are in a very weak spot right now, by lacking that completed item.
Yeah, especially when you're kind of playing this the dive comp, right? If you don't get ahead enough on these comps, you manage to get kited out by you know, the Yunara Ori, and I think that's you're a bit concerned. Oh,
Both
and
junglers are hovering bottom.
Paranoia jumps out on the Yunara. She's taking a lot of damage, gets the fear out. Mega fire kick, but the Maokai's here for counterplay. The Maokai is not enough as Yunara goes down. He's getting pelted down by the Ranger's focus. He will escape, but Winter has to use the TP to kind of bail them out. But it seems like Erica traded the TP as well, so 2 TPs used. A great engage by Gogeta's Enchanted Crystal Arrow, and the Paranoia flies out. So really good use of that Nocturne ult with such a long cooldown, and I think that's going to be Dragon's second Dragon of the game, the Mountain Drake.
Exactly. Exactly what you want to see is Five Fangs. You get the kill on the Yunara, you secure an objective, get maximum value out of both of your important ultimates. This is like
Sorry,
Five Fangs.
I was looking at a cheeky steal, but
Yeah, Maokai was looking, but is not getting it. Five Fangs are just out here to make me look like a clown. As soon as I say, well, you know, everyone on Five Fangs is quite weak right now. They have to pick a game-winning team fight. Thanks, guys.
Yeah, they pull the trigger. A bit of trading top lane, but yeah, talking about that last team fight, I think it was a really good use of the ulti again. Like we were saying all in the previous game, it's all about the bot lane, right? Setting this Yunara behind as much as possible. She's not that behind, as she's, you know, still got the one item ahead of, like, on top of the Ashe. Oh, walking up, Conway steps slow from the Tidecaller's Blessing. Flash in, Aqua Prison misses. Gogeta's gonna survive thanks to the cozy campfire and the warm hugs, but really aggressive play from Golshi-sama on the Nami. That flash Aqua Prism was ambitious, and it doesn't exactly work out for them.
It was a nice try, but Gogeta's movement in that was just extremely clean.
He took down Broly in the movie. He's pretty powerful. Oh, we see an attempted steal. I think Frozen Ace did secure that. Argo takes some damage. Enchanted Crystal Arrow from the base. Argo gets the spear on top of the Ori, but he's taking a lot of damage. Winter flashes out Shockwave. The Cassante is here. Pathmaker misses, and we got the Majora flying in on the Camille. Kills the Orianna all out. It's a 4v2, but can this Cassante do enough? He's getting really low, does not have enough Omni Vamp, and gets taken down by 4 people. Yeah, I think that was a fine fight by Nautilus, but Five Fangs just brought more people to that.
Incredible fight by Five Fangs. Just a really, really strong play from Argyle there to recognize, you know, my team is on their way, and to know that he's not going to die in that time, and just pull the trigger and go in. Really catching Gochi-sama out. Camping bot lane a little too much. You know, in this meta, you've got to be going around the map as support. You can't be camping bot.
Yeah, and I think the big thing is that looking at the team with the Milio, the team Nautilus, team Five Fangs, is that the Milio actually did have the item completion, right? You see there, I believe that's the Dawn Core. Or sorry,
nope, that is the Chalice of Hestia.
Chalice, okay, yeah,
it's the Athene's replacement.
Yeah, right. So he's essentially on 2 core items as a support, which is the strongest he's ever gonna get. But yeah, that kind of made a big difference, right? The Milio has not only an AoE heal, he has 2 shields he can put on people, and he has an AoE damage and range buff. So it was I think that Milio being there with the Chalice of Hestia and the Dream Maker, the bubble item, actually did a lot to kind of fight around in favor of Five Fangs.
Milio making a lot of work happen on the map. We're going to see.
Well, we got the tidal wave coming out. Dive in onto the Yunara with the Paranoia, but a nice disengage from Frozen Ace's Maokai. Bramble Smash back. A failed engage by Five Fangs. And it seems like, the Yunara will live another day. We have some trading up top lane. Zacian and Majora trading blows, but not much going on.
I do want to note that it's going to leave Nautilus down here on the ult cooldowns for the next 60 or so seconds. And it looks like we're going to take a Herald fight. This is very dangerous for Nautilus, lacking all of the ultimates that they are. We still have the Camille and the Myleo ultimate, and we're only looking at Cassante.
Yeah, I think without the Paranoia, without the Enchanted Crystal Area, you're not fighting that. And yeah, a really fast secure, thanks to Yunara helping out the Maokai. 1 item on each of them secures the Rift Herald for Team Nautilus.
Yep, Nautilus haven't...
Yeah, that is Nautilus. Sorry, I keep having to flick back and remember who's who. Oh, we got a fight over here.
Five Fangs really lacking a lot of map control on the top side at this point. If we take a look at the ward vision there, it's all dark for them. So walking into that area, getting a knowledge on that is going to be very difficult for them.
Yeah, I think it's going to be hard for them to continue to play this out, right? Like one of the big, I guess, like advantages playing the Camille into the Calasante, theoretically, is that you have side lane pressure because you can always fight him. But Five Fangs, Nautilus took the Rift Herald and all of the grub, so they're ahead in that neutral objective game. And they do actually have the feats of strength as well on Nautilus, so they're gonna have that bonus stats and have the chance of getting the boot upgrade. And I'm not sure how you feel about the boot upgrade, Ochremancer, but I see it as that you pay 500 gold now for that immediate boost. It's kind of like an elixir. It does set you back a little bit of gold, but the way that how stat efficient those boot upgrades are, having it in as a mid-game bridge as kind of like a 2.5 item power spike can kind of make or break one of those fights around a neutral objective.
Really, we are going to see that Nautilus does have boots upgrades here. I believe they got it off of first tower. But I do think that the boot upgrades are relevant on specific boots. The number scaling on them is very strange. I'd like to point out specifically the Swifties upgrade and the Ionian boots upgrade are insane and should be bought immediately every time.
Five-man posturing here. Oh, a nice flank from Erika's Ahri. He gets rooted up by the Maokai, managed to jump out with the Spirit Rush. It's Majora in the backline and Cassante in the other backline. A really bad, I guess, Hextech ultimatum gets him killed. Dragon's getting low. Frozen Ace does not manage to secure it as it's taken by the Nocturne. The Cassante goes out all out. It's just killing everyone back here. Point and click route from the Maokai. And Nautilus is running over this team fight. They get a 4.
Yunara got to right click.
Yeah, Yunara was untouched that entire fight, and a really great, I think, fight from Zacian's Cassante as well. Just dealing so much damage, creating so much space. Get a 4-for-0 and the tower, but they do not secure the dragon, which means Five Fangs is actually on soul point now.
Yes, Five Fangs are looking at a soul point win condition, but that fight was not good for them. They are going to lose their mid tier 2 here. That's a lot of gold.
That is
going to be seeing.
That is a 3.5k gold lead at less than 20 minutes, right? And it looks like Zacian's also going for that top lane turret. I don't know if he'll be able to secure it right now, but 3.5k when you're, I'd like to think that you get outscaled by the Yunara. I don't think it's a good look, but hey, if they manage to secure that last dragon, get the Chemtech soul, it would be kind of make up that difference in kind of the gold disparity. On
deeply
average,
unfortunate that it's Chemtech, by the way.
Chemtech soul is the worst, the stinkiest of all the dragon souls, both in power and in the lore. But
if this was Cloud Soul, we'd be looking at a very different game.
Yeah, you get around 5k, I think, worth of stats, if I'm not wrong, for the soul secured, but that's not coming for another 5 minutes, right? And we have a Yunara who's sitting on 2 items with the Kraken Slayer and the Runons, and we have this almost 2-item Cassante, and I don't think many members of Five Fangs are going to get that 2-item spike before the next fight, so we'll have to see.
Yeah, right now, if you're Five Fangs, you've got to be looking to stall this game out a little bit longer and look to make up your lack here, because I don't think it's reasonable to win a front to back against this Yunara comp when she's ahead.
Yeah,
that's the real scary thing.
Looking at how that previous fight went, right, as a 4-for-0 and the Yunara's full HP. He still has the barrier up, and not a lot of defensive itemization. Actually, we have the the Seeker's Arm Guard on Winter's Orianna, so that might be something of
We're
note.
also going to see the Seeker's Arm Guard coming out on the Ahri as well. Good idea on both ends.
I like
You're playing a
the
mage.
fact that you're playing around safety, but I'm not sure if you can afford to go defensive item as we see the 5-man start on the Otacon. This is kind of risky. Otacon does shred your resistances as we're getting a flank from Majora. TP in from the side. Enchanted Crystal Air goes on and Paranoia comes out, but he's not jumping in. Jumps in on the Yunara. She's getting so low. This is secured by Five Fangs as they kill the Nocturne, but they do get the objective. Majora's getting chased down. Erika's on the side of the Spirit Rush. Cannot deal enough damage to Winter. Maybe it's because of the Seeker's Arm Guard, but Five Fangs is still, Nautilus is still full HP and they're continuing to chase. Frozen Ace looking for the grasp, for the Twisted Advance. Gets it on top of Erika. Erika has nowhere to go. No flash, no spear.
Sante's in the back.
Oh, and he does get the Zanyas. Yeah, and Zacian's still in the back. This is Cassante. 4,700 HP, over 100 armor. Gets the all-out. Is dealing so much damage. Shredding through Gogeta as he takes
Gogeta is going to fall.
Oh, is he going to escape? He escapes.
Oh, no, we were just going to let Gogeta win.
One arm attack remaining. He's got horseshoes stashed in his pocket as another, what is that, a 4-for-0 again for
incredibly close fight for Five Fangs, by the way. Yunara dipped to below 100 HP in that fight there, but unfortunately could not secure the kill, and she just mops you up.
still cannot, yeah, they still couldn't get it, but the one thing they did get was the Otacon onto Five Fangs. I'm not sure if we're able to pull up how many flowers they secured with that, but the Otacon on average is around, I believe, a $3,000 or 3,000 gold kind of
Yeah, you can see the effect that it's going to have here in that Majora and Zacian are the same level, despite Zacian being significantly ahead.
Right? Yeah. The gold worth of one level is roughly
Gogeta
600 gold.
Gogeta is actually ahead of Bread on
Bread, wow, that's
levels.
insane. Yeah, I believe Bread has also been grouping a lot as 5. I think definitely was a risky Otacon play, right? It shreds your resistances. If you have 5, if you're doing a 5v5 and you're the one who starts the Otacon, you are at a huge risk, right? But
Yeah, but Nautilus just confident in their strength and ready to take the fight, and it looks like we're going to see another fight here.
The tidal wave misses. Paranoid goes out. Then we get the shockwave on 1. Gogeta's instantly dead, and this Nocturne is not long for this world. Argo's on top of him. He can't kill Bread due to the shields and the healing. Bread is just running over this game with the help of this Nami, and Frozen Ace walking up. He wants the Twisted Advance, and he wants it bad. Gets charmed, and Erica is to be able to escape. It looks like he's going to get out, but this is right around the next dragon spawn, I believe. So, yeah, Five Fangs find a kind of a botched engage as Nautilus capitalize on it with the Cassante. I think
looking like a very rough game for Five Fangs.
Yeah.
We'll see if they can live up to their legend here. Can they come back from this?
Yeah, and it looks like Nautilus is going to secure and deny the Salt Dragon.
Wait, we're actually on Cloud Soul.
Yes.
Oh,
it is Cloud Soul.
Oh my
yeah,
god.
Right. Okay, so maybe not the worst and stinkiest soul here. We're going to get the Cloud Soul. So, but the thing is, right, this works both ways. If you manage to secure that ulti with, secure the Cloud Soul as Five Fangs, and you're able to get those huge movement speed boosts as you ulti, right? As we said again, the Paranoia, the Spirit Rush, the Hextech Ultimatum, all of these are like on top of the Yunara, you're not getting away. But
yeah.
on the flip side, if you manage to go late enough on this game that Nautilus is able to, secure Cloud Soul, the Yunara activates, Transcend oneself, and she is zoom in, right? You are not catching her.
If this game goes to 40 minutes, there is no way for Five Fangs to win.
Yeah.
If this game actually goes to Cloud Soul for Nautilus, some interesting things have happened.
Oh yeah, it's gonna be bad. One thing I'd like to mention, we were talking about this right before the game got crazy around the Thornbound Otacon, was Erica's pickup on the Ahri. The Seeker's Arm Guard, it's broken now, and you set yourself back like what, over 1,000 gold for an item that essentially does nothing for the cost, and you set yourself back a lot of gold for a 2-item power spike that might never be coming.
It feels awful, but you have to. You have to, because if you don't, you die to Maokai in every single team fight. You saw him use it last fight, and you have to.
Enchanted Crystal Arrow misses. Bread barely dodges out. Arcane Shift comes, or sorry, not Arcane Shift. The Twisted Advance goes in. Arcane Shift.
We're seeing Ahri rotate up, and we're going to see Oriana teleport up as well. So it's looking like we're going to see a fight here.
Frozen Ace is posturing. He's looking for Gogeta again. Gogeta does not have Flash, but he does have the barrier. Manages to run away with the volley, slowing them down. Oh, and the thing is, yes, Gogeta might be equal in levels, or sorry, higher in levels, but he's still quite behind in gold. He's almost an item behind.
Yep. Still not having that full Infinity Edge on Ash means you damage.
A 5-man start on this Baron. Five Fangs looking to stop this, as Nautilus is kind of getting crazy with the calls. This
Nautilus is playing this very clean. They're doing this exactly correct.
Oh, Zacian walking
they
up.
Have to.
They see Argo flash, Twisted Advance. He does the spell shield in time. The root comes out. It was an ace. Oh, he's so low. Gets the kill. Bread actually kills him. Transcends oneself. Laser just eviscerates the Milio as they pick up a quick 2-for-0 on the jungler and support. Looks like Nautilus is going to get an easy secure on this Baron.
Yep, I just want to speak for a moment about Nautilus's macro here. This is beautiful. They are executing this exactly perfectly. What they have right now is a really strong advantage. What they need to do is force fights. How do you force fights? Posture around Baron. When you notice when they're posturing on Baron, you have 4 members hitting it. Zacian standing in the bush, zoning out the enemy team, waiting for that response. Just very cleanly played from Nautilus.
Onto Majora. Bread walks up. He's just gonna auto. Majora misses the hook shot. Takes a chunk out of Bread, but Bread's not deterred. He's just slapping him with the auto attacks. And Letho Temple fully stacked up. He pretty much 1v1s him with the help of this Nami buff and the Winter speed up. Just so powerful. He's about to get even stronger with the pickup of IE on this next phase, surely.
That was a flex moment there. He did not need to walk up to that man alone. he was that
did
Camille
not
was
need to
dead.
He just
I
walked
think
in
it,
and down smashed.
yeah, he was very, very baiting death there. I mean, if Camille hits the hook shot, you might actually get one shot, but
Yeah,
it
yeah.
works out. We get the pick on Camille. This is looking like a very difficult game for Five
Yeah,
Fangs.
Camille. The thing is, we kind of like praised Camille for having such a good lane matchup in Cassante, being able to side lane, but just not working this game because she's been set so far behind, right? Not even on
Yep.
2 items as Zacion's Cassante is approaching 3, like very
Um,
behind
that
the pace of the game.
that early game gank that we missed is going to be makes a lot of difference for the lane. Really changes those thresholds
Yeah,
for the
of course, the
Cassante
one
trades.
kill we miss is the one thing that changes the trajectory of the early game. Oh, we see with
And
the
we're just going to be
Baron,
pushing
Red's
down
Yunara's hitting.
5-man.
Oh, Chanting Crystal Arrow misses. Majora goes in with the hook shot. Hextech Ultimatum comes out, but there's so much shielding. Paranoia comes out,
Yep.
but he's going in. He's taking so much damage, and Yunara's untouched. Just kills him with the auto attacks and the Arc of Ruin.
Desperation
Oh my
play.
God. So much
Game's over.
desperation and just not enough gas in the tank from the
I'm
Argos
sorry.
Nocturne.
I'm sorry, fellas. I think we're done here.
Yeah, Five Fangs is looking just yeah, unable to get much done. Like we said, right? Can this scaling comp outlast the dive? And I think they've hit that break point where it's impossible to kill this 3.5 item Yunara, 9 kills, 700 gold max bounty, just an absolute monster. I mean, Super Sick through Gogeta might be on the Ash, but this guy might be beat Gohan at this point.
We might see there's always a possibility we see the Yunara get picked and the game flips, but unless Nautilus make a severe misplay here, I think they're choking Five Fangs right out of this one.
Yeah, and how do you even fight against this? Like, you don't win in the 5v5s. You cannot win against the side lane against this level 16 Cassante. As Five Fangs, kind of scramble to the base. They have no vision on any of like the major objectives or in the jungle. It's so dark for them. And Nautilus.
Five Fangs have to look for a macro outplay, but Nautilus have been playing their macro so cleanly that I don't think it's gonna happen.
Yeah, how do you out macro the team that's been out macroing you all game? It's gonna take a miracle. I mean, we finally get the second item completion on Erica's Ahri, but look at the items on Five Fangs, or sorry, on Nautilus, right? This Orianna's about to hit Death Cap. This Yunara is essentially about to hit Bloodthirster on the next, I guess, like next back when they have enough gold. And it's just, how do you kill a team that has a full tank Cassante, pretty much a full tank Maokai, upgraded boots, 2 Cloud Souls, Azanya's on the Orianna, so you can't even kill her, and she's going to be a huge secondary damage threat. Like, we've been kind of praising Bread's Yunara the whole time, but I think Winter's Orianna has been putting in work, right? The 15
oh yeah, absolutely. It's harder to see. It's harder to see, but there's the Orianna ults have been very strong. You know, the AoE damage, and most importantly, she doesn't die.
Exactly.
Doesn't
I can't
die.
even full shockwave call because they just die before the shockwave comes out.
Like, the Orianna has lived through every single team fight, and that's really what you have to do on these control mages.
You're
longer
playing
you
that
live.
front-to-back comp, doing tons of damage. You're about to get the Rabadon's death cap. Look at Five Fangs, right? They have no MR items except for the Merc Shreds, which don't really give you that much. You walk up, like, if Gogeta walks up and gets hit by the command attack into the dissonance, that's easily like 70% of your HP.
Yeah, game's looking very difficult for Five. We'll have to see what they can do about it, if we can get anywhere.
Like, if you are in the place of Five Fangs right now, what are you trying to do to win from this game state? Like, it's
convince my teammates to leave
with like a 10k gold lead and you're down 15 kills.
I mean, if this is the game state in solo queue, I'm sending 15 FF votes a second. If this is the game state in competitive play, you have to look for a macro outplay. You have to try and catch one of the Nautilus members out 4v1. That's your only hope here, but Nautilus is playing this safe and clean.
Overload the side lane, right? But it just seems like even if you do manage to dive on top of everyone, you get the perfect team fight with the Paranoia, with the Hextech Ultimatum, with even the Spirit Rush on top. You can't kill him because the rest of Nautilus is just eviscerating your team with the Orianna and this Cassante 3 items.
We're seeing this is really reminding me of like early, like 2016 SKT, where you would see them.
We're getting collapse on Majora's Camille. Shockwave gets hit. Hextech Ultimatum comes out, but this Yunara just does so much damage. Winter plays that well, spaces him out. Golshi-sama comes in clutch with a heal 0-0-18 on this Nami as they get a pick on Majora as he kind of walks too far into Nautilus's jungle.
This is 2016 SKT where the game looks even. SKT gets the smallest lead, and then they slowly choke you out of the rest of the game. You play the macro well, and there's nothing Five Fangs can do here. It's a very one-sided matchup, unfortunately. Like
Yeah, I
they
mean,
get outscaled. They get
yeah, I mean,
outscaled.
it's not like you had the scaling advantage on Five Fangs in the first place, right? And now this Yunara is 4 items with the Bloodthirster. This Orianna picked up the Death Cap.
We're
The
seeing
gold difference is
a
insane.
cloth armor on the Yunara. Is this going to be a last item Zanya's? I think that's the correct decision.
I feel like that would be the correct play because the only way you lose is if the Yunara dies. But I mean, Goshil-sama has been a great job peeling as Nautilus is going to start off the Baron. It's getting low. Argyle is over the wall. He does have flash. He could do it for a smite steal. But
Yeah,
I
we
don't
do
know if
have
they're
flash and
buffering.
ult on the
Majora's
Nautilus.
still not. Oh, we get the engage. Pathmaker goes out. Aircast to Zanya's early. I don't think he's going to live this. Dodges out with the Spirit Rush. Flash, Twisted Advance. Gets the root. Zacian picks up that kill.
Yep.
A great bait.
Perfect.
By Nautilus to pick up the Ahri. She didn't use the flash, but I don't think it would have made a difference as Zacian flashes in. Nitofo strikes with the slow all out, dealing so much damage with the auto attacks. And Nitofo strikes. Boom! One last Pathmaker cuts the Milio in half. This kid does not want to be at summer camp right now as Cassante just took over the game, and he's been a huge part of why Nautilus is winning as they're going to secure the Baron here.
Okay, Nautilus are just playing this macro perfectly, patiently. You know, it's very easy to see yourself be this ahead and make, you know, stupid mistakes, go overly aggressive, but Nautilus are playing this perfectly controlled.
So controlled. It's so controlled. They know instantly, hey, we have a point-and-click route. Let's just flash on top of someone, use it. They cannot fight us at a 4v5, right? They can barely fight us at 4v5, but they won't even posture at a 4v5. Majora hiding around. He's sticking around, actually. He's getting collapsed on by
he's gonna
4
go.
members. Winter walks in melee range, takes some damage, but I don't think it's going to do enough. Zacian walks in, Pathmaker does a lot of damage. Winter's just chunking him out. Shock attack. Command attack misses, but it doesn't matter as Fred goes in for an attack. Zacian
Majora is desperately Majora's just desperately trying to get any side lane pressure, you know, get any sort of map pressure, and every time they're there.
I mean, you're doing your best, but like, you know, you're behind the goal. Oh, a desperation steal. The Paranoia goes into 5 people and just gets absolutely destroyed by all of the damage that Nautilus have. You're not tanky as the Nocturne, but I think they had to go for that play regardless. Like, you have no more chance. Maybe the Cloud Soul could stall it a little bit longer, but 3 Cloud Dragons now for the side of Nautilus. Not that I think they'll be getting to Soul with how ahead they are.
Yep. I expect that the next team fight will be the last. It depends on how slow.
The last one. Arc of Ruin coming out. Tidal Wave dodged out, but the Spirit Rush. Brett is just walking in.
Oh my god!
They're jumping in with the Shadow. Just a crazy play. Arc of Judgment just does so much damage. He flashed in, barriered, and just had the back of his team. Just absolute kahunas on this guy to just jump into 3 people. Like we said, the only way they lose is if he dies, but he's not dying with how confident he's playing. He has so much support from his team. This 4-item Yunara, has taken over the game. And shoutouts again, like, supports don't get a lot of love, but Goshil-sama has playing so well with the zoning tidal waves, with the buffs, making sure he's, you know, always healing the right person. And
85% KP. Just very, very strong, you know, global play from the support. I think it's important to call out.
Advance, Bramble Smash back. Majora's taken so low. I don't think they even want to look for the kill. This 1-8 Camille's not worth their time. They break down a second inhibitor. We're looking close. Yeah, 2 inhibitors, triple inhibs down, Baron minion up. I think, like you said, this is going to be the last fight. Frozen Ace goes up with the Twisted Advance, or not Twisted Advance, the Brambles, throws out the Sapling. Brett is just chunking down these towers. I think it's going to be a slow choke out. They need to go in now. Tidal Wave comes out, Majora jumps in, Paranoia on the back line. It's just not enough damage, just the all-out takes him so low. The Charm on the Yunara actually kills him, but they're just taking so much damage. Winter actually has the Zanyas. Gogeta's untouched. This Camille goes back in. Oh, just barely cannot secure the kill on Frozen Ace.
And the minions are going to end the game.
Gogeta does not have enough damage, and that's going to be the end. Just too many minions with the Baron buff just taking down the base. They did manage to kill Brett in the end, but it does not matter as Five Fangs loses that first game to some amazing macro from Nautilus.
Nautilus putting up a terrifying performance here. That was unbelievable. They're shaping up to look like one of the strongest teams in the league after that. The macro performance there was the real impressive part. Like, I gotta commend Nautilus for the self-control and the intelligence to be able to wait out their advantage and really press it in ways that are like